Good morning on our last day in Bassano. So, to get a little bit more of a rundown for today, at the moment, going to explore some of the bookstores that are just inside the town center. They're right next to where we are, so might as well. But after that, we have most of the afternoon with visiting another winery, and I mean, more or less, it's a situation of why not. And yeah, we're also visiting the town of Asolo. It's a smaller town up northeast of here, and it's more of a walled city, so there's going to be a lot of parapets, anything like that. A little bit confused with my words, which is why I'm heading to a bookstore. But anyway, it's a smaller city, so there will be enough of a quick exploration detour. And there's supposedly a really good bakery / gelato place there, so can't wait to check that out. But yeah, then it's off to spending time with everybody else after we regroup, because we're kind of using today as a chance to split up and cover all of our different bases. So it's back to the grind, so to say, because it's time to get to exploring and enjoy the last day in Bassano. Here we go. There is another market today similar to what was on Thursday, but that is not a priority today. It looks like it's pretty much the same, so I already saw it once. Today the focus is bookstores. Our first stop, Libreria La Bassano. So this is our next stop. This is the house that was Napoleon that I noticed before, but this is a very big bookstore. It's on the suggested visit locations in my guidebook. So it has a huge selection, a great interior. So we're gonna see what it has in store for us as we do a little bit of shopping for ourselves. Here's a place they have dedicated solely to book readings and other special events. I mean, the wall paintings are really cool. So that bookstore was really neat. It was very reminiscent of, I guess, a general Barnes & Noble, but like fitting into the building, it was great. It had a wide selection. I got some books that I'm hoping I can kind of use as a way to assist in translation and just have a good time with reading them. And I mean, yeah, the place was really nice. And again, with just seeing the market, it just reminds me how much I enjoy going shopping with my mom. And it's just, it kind of brings a tear to my eye. I love the idea of family. And that's what I get to see a lot here, and I'm enjoying it. So now we're headed back to the hotel for a trip to the winery in Asolo. Can't take the bus anymore. Have to hoof it. At least it's a nice day. Let's look through this. really is an incredible city. We made it to the square. There's a statue that marks its connection to Venice. And here is where we're planning on eating. Take a chance to enjoy the view. He's ready for dessert. It's getting a little bit rainy, but the view definitely makes up for it. Just look at this place.
Hello, pretty kitty. Hello. I'm making biscuits.
Here we are going up the casino for a really good view. Very high up here. What a great view. This place is just a fun vacation to view. Want to take a quick video?
Avrei anche via da te da tirare via.
Yeah. Everywhere here I noticed. It's like a gluten-free bread thing. I've been in. It's everywhere. I've been into it all.
Some of the ragazzi wanted to stay in Asolo, so it's just the three of us today.
Oh, okay.
So very small group. We
So what's the timing exactly?
Okay, so we have two Thai, this is the winery for my DOCG wines. We produce 5 million of bottles. We also produce DOC Prosecco, but this is the winery just for the DOCG and the wine that I sell at my wine shop. There is not a picture, you can.
This cellar is.
Let me get this first.
One single bottle. So for the tank, we have one tank for 12,000 liter. With this method, it requires like 15,000 bottles. So that's why it's this line. And the name actually comes from his nickname. He had his wife that from the Zidane.
So, that is the end of our last day in Bassano. Tomorrow, we head off to Venice. So, a lot of prep work to do, because we only have 3 days and we want to get the most out of each of them. So, yeah, I feel really good about today. Got some books and gifts, a bit for my family, and yeah, I got to explore Asolo, which was a great mountain city and just a way to be able to enjoy some time exploring a new part of the country. And then also checking out the vineyard, or specifically the place where they make Prosecco, and just having, in many ways, a nice hangout. But in terms of everything else, it was also a great way or day to be able to kind of really fully get my batteries charged, because Venice, I'm going to hit hard. There's amazing race locations, there's all kinds of shops and stuff. I feel like I've been saving up for Venice. Venice is the highlight, and there's so much to do with the Biennale, and then, of course, everything else I listed. So, yeah, Bassano's been great. Had a fun time doing some more outward excursions. But for now, it's time to prepare to go to Venice for the last parts of our tour. It's almost time to head home, and I mean, as with change, there's always going to be missing, and another part of me can't wait to get home. But yeah, it'll be nice to get home and share all my adventures. So until tomorrow.